I'm Curtis Smith.
Hi, I am doing good.
I am, yeah.
I'm Curtis Smith, and I'm a member of Mother Bear Baptist Church, in which we're doing a centennial celebration. And Mother Bear has meant so much to me and my family. When we first came here, I came right out of college and accepted the agricultural job at Isabella, and that's the way we got to come to Isabella. And so we moved here in December, and I immediately started teaching and taught agriculture for a couple of years, and then I become principal of Isabella for 6 years. And then I left from there going to Clanton to serve as director of agriculture courses in Chilton County, and served out of that office for several years. And then during that time, I was elected to the Chilton County Board of Education. And then during that time, my boys and my wife started teaching. Margie Smith started teaching at Isabella and taught first grade for years. And my boys, all three boys went to school there and got their degree at Isabella. And then they went on from there to college, and all three of them have got their college degree and got good jobs, and a lot of that is accredited to the teachers and the things that were done at Isabella during that time, which I was principal part of their time while they were there. And other things that maybe we looked at as part of Isabella and this Isabella School, it's Isabella High School, that and the church were insurmountable. I mean, each one supported each other. A lot of the people that went to Mulberry went to school at Isabella, and it's just a close-quartered community, and each one supports each other. Going back to my years at Mulberry, I served as deacon and started in 1963. That was a few years after, 2 or 3 or 4 years after I came here, and they elected me as deacon. And then before that, just about the first week or two that I had moved in the Isabella community, our preacher, Brother Daniel, came down and handed me a book and said, "You're going to teach the old men's class," which I never had taught taught to mount anything, but I took the book and went on and did the best I could with it. But that led from that to many other things that I did while I was at Mulberry. Mulberry has meant a lot to me and my family, and we have a lot of praise for all the people that went there, plus the pastors that served. I think it's about 6 to 8 pastors that served there since in my time. But a lot of them, when they came, they liked it so good they stayed with us for quite a while, so we didn't have a lot of pastors while I was there. But the ones that were there were good. The first one that was there when I came there was Brother Apsher. And of course, no, Brother Daniel, and he didn't stay too long. And then the committee got Brother Apsher, M.T. Apsher, from up north Alabama, Arab, and came there, and he stayed for several years. I think about 16 years before he retired. And then I was put on the committee as chairman, and we searched and brought a well-known person that's known as Brother Brother Bishop, and he was in South Alabama, and we went down to visit with him and visited with him. And he first said, "No, I don't believe I want to leave. I want to stay where I am." So he stayed a little while longer, and then one night I told him, I called him about, I think it was on Saturday night, after about a week or so, and asked him, I said, "Brother Bishop, you want to, I'd like to give you one more chance to come and serve at Mulberry." And he said, "Well, let me think about it overnight." And he called me the next day and said, "I believe I'll come." So that's the way, and he stayed here for several years as pastor of Mulberry. And it's meant a lot to me and my family because our son married his daughter, and they made us real close. And of course, during that time, I served on several committees. One was chairman of a lot of the building committees that I served on that was, helpful to the church. Well, the last one was I served on as chairman of the committee that built the Family Life Center, which was today a big help to our church because we have so many activities there. I've served several committees. Just one I had mentioned is I served as music director for 17 years, and I've sung in the choir since I've joined the church, and I think that's been about 65 years that I've served as in the choir some way, either as director or music or as a choir member. So that pretty well sums up my.
Tell me this. Answer this question.
Yes.
For anybody who watches this down the road, you've lived your life in a small community.
Yes.
What was the benefits of living in the small community? Why how would you recommend for somebody to live in?
I don't know. There's not so much things that our children can take part in that's detrimental to their life. Being part of Mulberry and just continuously, if one went, we usually, everybody went to church. And as we have raised them in the church, it's been a big help because you take a big town, a lot of times you get lost in the bigger churches, but our church is Mulberry is so close knit till if anything our boys done, it didn't take it long to get back to us what they've done. So that way we were able to keep a close check on them.
Talk about the original homecoming of the modern era. You were part of that. How did that get started?
The original homecoming was done in I better watch about the year, but I think it's 1968 we had a homecoming, and it was an old time homecoming. That's when it's surely having similar what we're planning now is they had a old timers day, and a lot of them dressed up in different outfits, in modern day. I mean, not modern day, but early days, and that was a fun day. And after that, about 2 or 3, well, a little while after, a couple months, I guess, we was in church, and I suggested that we have homecoming every year. And so from that day, when the church voted to do it, that we've had homecomings at Isabella every year, and they've been still having them to this day. And I imagine we'll continue to have them, and it's leading up to this day that we're doing now, because we need to celebrate and to thank the Lord and praise Him for all these years that Mulberry has been here to be able to make this possible.
Have you ever heard the old bell in the bell tower ring?
Yeah, the old bell, I've heard it ring, and we fixed it one time where we could ring it. We run a rope up there, and we fixed it one time where we could ring it, and it rung for a while, and the rope broke, and we just nobody went back up in there and see about it.
Oh.
But I think we're going to try to get that bell to ring, coming up.
All right.
All right, good, Brother Kirk.
I wanted to mention the old school building. The floors were sanded down, and they kept it waxed to start with. But before they sanded it down, they kept oil on it. That's why they old burnt motor oil, I guess, was what they used to help keep it dust down, keep it clean. But one night we were woke up about, we called school about. Now I was also a member of the fire department for years since it started, helped get it started, and at Isabella.
And you passed the bill
Also
for the 1 cent tax that they get there.
Served as a fireman, but one night we got a call out, and they said Isabella School's on fire. And you talk about hustling around and getting up there, but it was too late. They'd already it started in the attic and before in the auditorium, and before we could get up there to do anything for it, it had gone too far. And I won't ever forget the flames and the memories that went up in that old school, because it meant so much to us as as a community. But as it stood, we come out well, because they built a new school, and that's the present school we're in now. But sometimes good things come out that you never thought about. But I was there when that old school burned, and what a tragic feeling it was.
You were serving as principal.
I served
Okay.
principal.